Is appealing a federal court's decision that would return driver's licenses to more than 150,000 people who could not pay court costs. Earlier this month, a judge ruled it is unconstitutional for the state to revoke someone's license over the court costs. The State Safety and Homeland Security Commissioner has filed a notice of appeal. In the meantime, the state must continue to reinstate licenses.